We've moved on down to Middlesbrough now. It's a fantastic show loft of Mr. and Mrs. Stan Wheatley. Good morning, Stan.
Morning, Keith.
Thanks for having me round to see the pigeons today.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the sport?
About 50 years.
50 years?
Yeah.
What pigeons do you show? I know you show...
Just show races, yeah. Nothing else, just show races.
Yeah, where do they originate from?
They originated from a couple from Doug McClary years and years ago. Then the Mike Hale, our family now is based on the Mike Hale cock, a cock called Caesar.
Yeah.
And his young ones have won at every big show in this country for us and other people. Definitely, you know what I mean? He's 14-year-old now and he's brilliant.
Yeah, what's one or two of your best performances?
Well, we won Best in Show at the Comrades, we won Best in Show at Luella, we've won most of the top prizes in the country at all the big shows.
Yeah, of course you've got your grandson Steve.
Yeah, and we're very, very proud of him because his record is second to none. He's been winning shows since he was about 7-year-old, and you know what I mean? He's actually winning with the races, showbirds, and he breeds and looks after his showbirds down there. He doesn't get no help from us at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everything he does is him. That's why we're so proud of him. And he's the greatest sportsman ever. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's the first to congratulate winners that beat him and all this. He's a smashing little lad, he is, honestly.
Best in show yesterday at Peterlee.
Yeah, that's 2 year running, and that's 4 times we've won it in the last 6 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when you go amongst the Geordies and the Sunderland people and all that, you know what I mean? You're a hero amongst them because pigeons rule in this area. You know what I mean? He's a character on his own, Steve, and he's the king down there. He is, honestly.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's about 17 now.
Yeah. Terrific fancy, mate.
Yeah, he's brilliant, honestly. And his racing record, they'll tell you when they go down to their loft, is second to none. And the widow's all looked after by Steve and Steve and his father. Brilliant. Well, this is the Mike Hale cock, Caesar we call him, you know, obviously Hale Caesar. And his young and offspring are responsible for winning major shows, Best in Show, Blackpool, Comrades, everywhere. A lot of people are winning with him. They don't admit it, but they're still winning with his offspring all over the place.
Beautiful mealy. Do you like mealies? Is it your favourite colour?
Love mealies and reds, but we tended to go a bit more for the coloured birds this year. See, our family now is based on Caesar's family. They like yesterday's pigeons, and we've got today's pigeons, Caesar again, winning today, and we've got tomorrow's pigeons, which we're cultivating for next year. You know, we've got 3 families in one, really.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What coloured pigeon would you pair to this cock?
He's always red, just red. The darker the red, the better. And we've got the lovely red maffroes and the good mealies off him. No bother.
You've got a nice, smart loft, Stan. I must congratulate you on that, and your pigeons. It's really smart. Yeah. How big is the loft?
It's 96.
It's very small.
Yeah, and we keep approximately 16, 17 pigeons in there. That includes stock birds.
Yeah, so you don't keep a lot.
No. Well, you can only win with one in a class, can't you? That's
yeah. Yeah. When do you pair up?
We pair up middle of January, Blackpool time, you know.
Yeah.
And we breed off the 5 pair, like I'm saying, the 5 young cocks. That's what our new family's created on 5 young cocks, which were all bred down Stevens.
Yeah, and all around Caesar.
Yeah, around Caesar, yeah. And we've got a few mosaics. We've still got the original mosaic that won the Comrades for us, but we've never ever bred. I don't think we've bred a decent young enough.
No.
You know what I mean? That's just a pet.
That's what I say. Champion showbirds, not always the best breeders, are they?
No, never. That's why we tend to keep. You know what I mean? If we're going to let any go, we let showbirds go rather than stock birds. We hang on over stock birds like gold does. You know that's the thing.
I know it's used litter on the floor.
We use floor white and sand, but we don't use sand off the beach because that carries all the diseases now. We buy play pit sand, you know, from the local brickworks and things like that. Just ordinary sand what they use for kids to play. You know, it's been sterilised and all that. No bother.
It's a nice selection of 1 or 2 of Stan's hens. Do you let your birds out, Stan?
No, never. I wish I could. I wish I had Avery, you know what I mean? I think they're a lot better to get in condition in Avery and keep the fat off them a little bit more, and the hens work the fat off and you get full eggs and all that, you know. It's easy to breed if you've got Avery and loads of room. Yeah,
what do you feed your birds?
Well, our birds get mainly beans, peas, a little bit of maize, and now they're on like a depurated mixture mixed in with it.
Yeah. Do you use anything in the water?
Yeah, we use garlic 3 times a week. We use a recipe which is Garden 1. We use that 2 days a week, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we feed morning and night the seed mix, which I make up myself, and Stephen uses the same.
Yeah.
I mix about a couple of stone and we share it between ourselves.
Yeah. What's a typical build-up for a pigeon for a big show then?
Well, the thing is, this time of the year our pigeons are in condition all the time because they're going to the shows every week for about 2 months. But all we do really is keep them nearly on the same diet all the year and just work the fat up for the shows.
Yeah.
And that's it. They seem to keep pretty well on that.
How many shows would a pigeon have in the course of a season in?
Well, these, we're only having a few, they'll probably have about 8 or 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, do you find that they peak and then they go off like?
Well,
Or do you manage to keep them in condition all the
really.
season?
The cocks keep themselves right, but the hens, with them being so tame and all that, they're very, very hard to condition because they're on the floor and they're trying to lay all the time. So you've got to just cut down a little bit on them, then build them up about a Wednesday. Because that's the only thing about the pigeons being so tame. They're hard to condition the hens. That's why the cocks, I like them to be a bit flighty. Then they keep better. And in the pen, they don't lay down all over and all that, you know. And it benefits the pigeon. So your pigeon, as it, seeing a pigeon as it actually is, you know, with nice and tight, and that would have been a little bit on its toes. Now this is Raji, or Mosaic Hen. You know, named Raji because of its obvious sweep in its tail. And it's paired up to me. And it's won the Comrades Best in Show in 1991. It's won the NEHU Best in Show. It's won dozens and dozens of Best in Shows all over. It's won the Best Show Bird at the NEHU. It's won top prizes at Blackpool and all the other places. And it's the hardest pigeon to condition I've ever had. It would have been so tame and daft.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
It's
pigeon.
a beauty. Yeah. That was a brush. And on a night, if I don't say good night to it, this might seem a load of rubbish. It flies on the floor and I have to go back in and put it back on. It's a family pet. If I put it on the perch, if I forget to say good night, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe anybody because it'd be so daft.
These are Stan's cockbirds, and they're all related. How often the pigeons bath, Stan?
Well, the bath once a week on a Sunday. They'll probably get one when we finish this today. We always put garlic in the water, and it's garlic granules that you buy from any supermarket for £1 a bottle.
Yeah.
Just a little sprinkle in the water, and they get the same to drink every week. And this garlic, how I found out about it, I threw it on the roses and killed all the green fly and all that. So I thought, if it's good enough to kill them, it's good enough to kill anything in the
lot. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And
I noticed the pigeons are on V perches. Obviously, you prefer them. Why is that?
well, there's no time spent washing pigeons' feet, you know what I mean, unless they pick a little bit of dirt up. And the thing is, these people who are box perchers, they spend half the morning washing the pigeons' feet and they're taking the condition off the bird.
Your hand
You know
in
what I
it.
mean? They've got it underneath the shoulder and they're trying to wash them by themselves and all this. And the pigeons are beat before they're in the basket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Box perchers, you know, everybody's got their own personal opinion, but I think it's a waste of time.
It's a nice pigeon, Stan. What's this one?
This is a checker hen. It's won for us all over the place, and it's also won Best in Show at Llewellyn, the last championship show they had down there. And it's got up a red splash cock, a black splash cock, and a Mosaic hen. And its young'uns are smashing. They're winning all over the place for us and Steve-O.
What colour would you call this in?
That's just a light checker hen.
Yeah, it's absolutely magnificent, isn't she?
Yeah. And the thing about it is that a lot of people won't pair mosaics and reds and that together because they don't know where the cocks come from, you know, that's where the colour are. But ours do, you know. That's why we can, that's why the red ones we've got now are all light checker bred. There's no black splashes, anything in them. You know, because we know the breeding of the mother and father, and it's half the battle.